Hey mom friends, I hope all of you ladies are not only surviving but thriving through this midwinter break. I know we sure are, and it helps that the weather has been absolutely beautiful here. So we've been getting a lot of outdoor playtime, which is always awesome, am I right? Today I'm going to be whipping up a batch of my homemade Play-Doh for the kids, and I wanted to share it with you all because once you start making homemade Play-Doh, you will never buy store-bought again. I do not like store-bought Play-Doh just because it costs a lot of money and it usually dries out in a week and you only get like a tiny amount. With this homemade Play-Doh recipe, it literally will last you over a month. It makes an entire gallon Ziploc bag full, so there's no fighting, there's plenty to go around, and it doesn't leave like a residue or like a salty smell on your hands, which is awesome. And ladies, a little real talk, Play-Doh is an amazing time killer. You need to get something done, Play-Doh. You want to start cooking dinner, Play-Doh. You want to drink a hot cup of coffee, Play-Doh. My kids will play with Play-Doh for probably an hour, if not longer. I'll play with Play-Doh for an hour. I love Play-Doh. But not only is it a great time killer, it also really helps their imaginations grow. It's an open-ended activity, so the possibilities are endless. And it also helps their motor skills, so it's a win-win. They're learning and they're having fun at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I make my Play-Doh in the next video clips. I will post the recipe tonight on my blog, so you can reference it later if you want. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your midwinter break, and I will talk to you soon. Just giving that a mix. We have 2 cups of water, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and a bunch of drops of hot pink food color. And you want to make sure to boil it to a rapid boil and let it kind of sit there for just a minute or so to make sure that the water, food coloring, and vegetable oil are all well incorporated together. Separate mixing bowl, we have 2.5 cups of flour, half a cup of salt, and 2 tablespoons cream of tartar, and I've given it a nice little stir. I also like to wear a pair of gloves because when you're mixing it together, it's better to get your hands in there and knead it, kind of like bread dough. I love these gloves. I always have a box on hand. I love to clean with gloves. I don't know, I feel like you're invincible with gloves on. So I just poured the wet ingredients into the dry ingredient bowl, and I like to use a potato masher to just kind of mash and mix everything together. And this is kind of a fun point to like let the kids get in on the fun and mix things up too. Are you cooling it off?
Yeah.
Thank you. And now you're just going to take your hands and just knead it and just really squish all the dry ingredients and everything. Make sure there's no white showing. And this is where the gloves come in hand because it is still a little hot, but do you like it?
Yeah, I don't need to play.
Yeah, let's mix it all together. Do you like the color?
Can I mix it all out?
Well, it's a little hot right now for your hands, okay? So this is going to be a mommy job. Yeah, once it cools off, okay? We got everything all mixed together. It still is a little bit hot, so here comes the tricky part because your kids are ready to play with it.
Mommy, here.
Oh, thank you so much. So I usually distract them with a snack, and usually by time snack time is over, we're ready. And there you have it. It's super quick, it's super simple, and I really hope you try it and have fun.